It's Jocelyn Renee, your digital loctician, here with a quick PSA. Your locks are not loose hair. I just feel like it's important to point out this fact because I've seen a lot of people start locks and use the same products and use the same regimens that they use for their loose hair with their locked hair. So this is just going to point out a few differences between locked hair and loose hair, if only just to make you think about purchasing products or trying new regimens or trends that may be available. Because in the age of the internet, there are a lot of things out here. So I just want you to think about a few things. Fair? The first thing, when you have loose hair, what is your goal? To keep the hair detangled. That's what I would say. If I have loose hair, my goal is to keep it detangled. Think about it. You have like tangle teasers, finger detangling, dim brushes, detangle whiz, all of these tools that are meant to help you with your loose natural hair keep it detangled. However, with your locks, your goal has now changed. Your goal is now to tangle the hair on itself. Just keep that in mind. And this brings me to my next point. The use of conditioner. We all know what conditioner is used for, right? Did you say create slip, ease detangling, or soften the hair? Yeah, I would agree, right? That is what conditioner is designed for. So do you really need that avocado deep conditioning mask anymore? Just saying, something to think about. And speaking of the deep conditioning shampoo regimen, please keep in mind that your locks are going to hold on to things and that you can no longer comb your hair. Like, you no longer have loose hair. You can no longer run a fine tooth comb through your locks. And so whatever you put into your locks is gonna have to come out, or it should come out. And another thing, your edges. This may come with time, so I just want to put it out there, and I hope you can just hear me out, right? You will need to learn to embrace your texture. When you have loose hair, I can understand. You're putting your hair in a ponytail or pineapple, or you're putting a headband on, or whatever you may be doing with your loose hair, you are trying to control it, right? Well, with your locks, it's already parted and sectioned, so it is controlled in a way. So there's not a necessity really for you to slick your edges when you have locks. There are going to be times when having just your natural look is cool. I mean, really, it should be like all the time. And you should allow that to happen. Allow your edges to have frizz, for them to curl or to cool up. It's natural, okay? You got locks. They can be a little not slicked, right? Love thy edges. And along those same lines, understand not only with your edges, your locks will be frizzy. You may be used to, with your loose natural hair, being able to create or manifest or manufacture the sleekness in your hair, but locks are textured, right? And so there tends to be frizz throughout your entire head at any given moment for any given reason. And it's just part of the process. It's part of the hair locking process that one day you should come to love. Yes, you should come to love. I'm not even going to say but. You could consider that there are products available that claim to eliminate frizz. And yes, I would agree that more often than not, those products do work. But I look at locks under the microscope almost on a daily basis. And trust me when I tell you, the products that claim to get rid of the frizz, you don't want it left in your locks. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So I'm gonna end my little rant. I'm gonna end it here with one last tidbit. With your loose natural hair, you can mask breakage. You can mask it with styles. You can cover up dry hair with a heavy cream-based product. You could also, comb out excessive dandruff and flakes if you have a scalp flare-up. But your locks are not loose hair. There is not enough product to help your dry hair if you're not drinking enough water on a daily basis. There's just not enough moisturizer. Your locks are going to reflect what you're putting into your body. It's natural. It's the most natural state you can have your hair in. If you're experiencing thinning and or breakage, the best solution and remedy for that oftentimes is just letting your locks be, letting them rest. It's not putting them in a style. Granted, a lot of people do style their hair when they have thinning and breakage with their locks, but chances are they're probably doing it to their own detriment because they're trying to operate like when they had loose natural hair and they could just do a style to camouflage it. And if you're not eating right, chances are your scalp is going to tell on you. It's going to flake up, it's going to be dry, it's going to be irritated because you are out of alignment holistically in your body. And so with loose hair, just throw some oil up in that thing. You could just truly go about your day, about your business, because there's a product for whatever you're trying to camouflage, and you could pretty easily get it out of your loose hair. But with locks, the same things do not apply. Your scalp will be irritated, it can end up in your locks, and then you can end up with more problems, with more buildup, with more irritation, with more issues that you have to deal with because you're not addressing the first thing, which is self, which is you. So I say all this to say, and I hope you don't feel some type of way, or maybe you do, and maybe it's a catalyst for change, but your locks are not loose hair. They should not be treated as such. It is a completely different process, which involves generally completely different products and most definitely a completely different regimen. So I hope this video was helpful. Hope I didn't step on too many toes, but I would love to hear what you thought. If you thought, locks were like loose natural hair and you have been operating as such, how's it been going? Let me know. If you had never thought about any of the things I touched on in the video, also let me know about that. And if you think there are any other key differences between locks and loose natural hair, drop those in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Would love to keep this conversation going. And as always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and good vibes.